everything has its benefits and its drawbacks, I decided that it's not enough of an obstacle to stop me from deciding to commit.
Come September, this will be Daniel Jennings from Vancouver Island, BC's new stomping grounds, McGill University in Montreal. 2 weeks ago, the 17-year-old accepted his offer into the university's commerce program, despite Quebec's $3,000 raise in tuition fees for out-of-province students attending English universities starting this fall.
It was a really complicated thought process, and it involved long conversations with family and teachers at school and just taking time to reflect on what I want for myself. But ultimately weighing the pros and cons of the other schools that I've applied to as well, I decided that based on location, lifestyle, and the academic factors, it's the right place for me to go. And
we first met Daniel when he was considering not coming to Montreal because of the government's initial plan to almost double tuition fees from $9,000 to over $17,000. But back in December, they decided on a 30% increase to $12,000, which was more feasible for him.
The other schools I was looking at applying to were Ontario business schools, which have such high tuition fees that Queens and Western, I would be paying more regardless.
McGill University created a $3,000 award to help applicants offset the costs, but Daniel says his faculty of management doesn't benefit from it. But he's celebrating the fact that McGill reassured future students that for this year they wouldn't be affected by the new French requirement rules. Those starting school in the fall of 2025 will need to pass a French proficiency exam to graduate.
It's still quite likely that during my time I'd pursue learning French to some degree. But to not know I need mandated courses and getting that communication from the school early was really nice.
Last week, the head of McGill University met with Quebec Premier François Legault and Higher Education Minister Pascal Derry, saying they discussed ways to reverse the decline of French in Montreal.
I disagree with the propositions from the government to, raise tuition for people who are trying to preserve French. I don't think preservation of French is the right way to go about it. I think encouraging people to adopt and learn the language through positive incentives is a better way to go about it.
Daniel says he's looking forward to studying in Montreal, but does have some lingering concerns about Quebec's approach.
A new element into the college application process to have to keep your finger on the pulse of the politics of the area that you're trying to go into. So I hope there's no sudden shocks or changes now that I've made my commitment. I don't want to get the rug pulled from out under my feet.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.